Your roof is held down by 2 straps and a little crocodile clip. You want to push down in the crocodile clip and drag it all the way to the end. Once you have released both straps, use both your hands to pop it up and it will look like this. That's your pop top roof open. This can also be used for your second beds, but again it's on gas struts, so will slowly rise just like your pop top roof will. Now moving on to your control management system. You have your on button and then the one just beside that is your leisure battery. I'd always recommend having that one on, even when you're driving, as you're driving your van will be physically charging. The next one along is your vehicle battery. That one is to be used when physically hooking up at a campsite. As you can see here, it is flashing red. It will always do so unless you are physically hooked up at a campsite. When you're physically hooked up at a campsite, it will show you green, just like it is showing you here. To work your tap, you want to press this one here. Once you have pressed your tap, you're then able to use your sink. Always turn off your tap when driving, as it has a sensor and will sound an alarm when moving. As you can see here, I've put the tap on and your water will flow through. If you're wanting to know how much water you have left in your tank, you want to press that one I have just pressed and it will show you the amount of water still in your tank. Your 12V and your 3 pinpoint plug will only work when you're physically hooked up. If you're while camping, you have USBs dotted around your van that will always be working. This one here is your fridge. When the little light is on, your fridge is on. You can leave your fridge on as it runs off of your leisure battery, so you don't need to be physically hooked up for it to be in use. You have 2 lights here. Again, these will always be working even if you're not physically hooked up at a campsite. To work your heating, you want to hold this button down for 3 seconds until you see the red ring appear like so. Once you see the red ring, that is your heating now on, and it is the exact same way to turn it off. Hold it down and it will turn off automatically. To work your hob, you want to make sure your gas is on round the back, which I'll show you how to do. You want to hold both of them down at the same time, your igniter and your flame, and when your gas is on, it will come through. Same idea with your oven and grill, apart from the igniter is that little star. You want to hold it down with the one you have selected, and again, when your gas is on, it will come through. You will be provided with an oven tray that will always be kept in your oven, along with oven gloves and a tea towel as well. Open your fridge by pulling up the handle, and your fridge is ready to be full of all your staycation necessities. To pull out your bed, you have a handle located in the middle. You want to pull that up and pull it towards you. Once you have pulled it towards you, it will then release. Pull it out as far as you can and then use your body weight to push it down into place. If there's 2 of you sleeping, you can use your mattress upstairs and bring it down as well as another option. To release your bed, you want to push this here on the orange lever. Once you have pressed that, it will release your bed and you can put it into the upright position. Here is another way to access everything that is in your boots and also can be used for storage. This switch should always be on as shown and will be physically lit up when hooked up at a campsite. When you need to fill up your water, you will have a small key that will be along with your car keys. If you're somewhere where you don't have a water filling up station, you can use your adapter located in the back of your van. You can use the funnel from a tap, or in emergencies, you can also use bottled water. In your boot, you will find your outside table, your inside table, and also your nighttime blinds. We will also provide you with camping chairs with the amount of people you have travelling within your van. Before you start cooking, you want to turn on your gas, which is kept round the back. You will see the red cap, which is lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, so you want to turn it round to the left to let your gas flow through so you're able to cook. Always make sure it is off when driving, so turn to the right. You will feel that you can't turn it anymore. Then your vehicle is safe to drive. Here is your charging point. When you're physically hooking up at a campsite, you want to lift your cap open and slide in your plug. You will see there is a female to male Hookup plug, so it is the opposite of what you see that goes into your PowerPoint. You'll see it's the one with the cap that goes into the side of your van, and the opposite side will go into your campsite. Here is where your other two USBs are located, so when your bed is down, these are the nearest points to charge your phone. To access your diesel, you want to open the door to then be able to open the flap that contains your AdBlue and your diesel. Both will be full for you leaving and will already have been checked for you before your arrival. To rotate your single spinning seat, you want to use the lever underneath that I will show you when it is turned round. Once it is released, you will be able to then turn it round like so. The lever is located underneath. You want to pull the lever towards you like I am showing you here. Pull it towards you, and once you've pulled it towards you, it will then release and be able to push back